Hi guys. I just recorded a whole bunch of stuff while I was sitting in the car at school, in the car line, and I decided not to use any of that material. I mean, it might have been interesting or even informative to some of you, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of YouTubers do lately, where you start realizing that you are not being your true self with your viewers, and you're kind of holding back a little bit, and that's sort of what I just did. There's a lot of noise going on in the background. I can only close off so much of it out of the TARDIS, but in the other room there's a lot of racket going on, and I don't know, this is like the party house or something, and I'm just allowing it to happen. I want people to be happy. Either that, or I'm just not ready to come out of the TARDIS and tell them to, kind of simmer down a little bit. But anyway, back to the point. Back to the point. A lot of YouTubers have been talking about how they realize that they censor themselves a lot and they don't share every detail about their lives. And this is true of vloggers in particular. And what they do is they like to sort of have like an Instagram life where everything looks perfect and like it's all going smoothly and there's no problems going on. And I guess I'm guilty of that. I didn't realize I was doing that. I usually share almost everything, sort of, but not really, no. Because I like for everybody to be happy. And that's kind of how it is in my house. I don't always say the things that bother me and trouble me. So I keep a lot to myself, like just in my own life. So you're not really getting ripped off in any kind of way if I don't share it here on YouTube. Because I don't share anywhere. I just keep it all to myself. And probably a lot of people do. It's just sort of a defense mechanism-ish kind of thing where you just don't want people to always feel bad, and so you just keep it in, because there's things like if you have problems that you don't really want to share them with people, it might drag them down. So I just keep it to myself, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I was talking a little bit about the condition that I have, the idiopathic intracranial hypertension, and how it sort of affects my day-to-day life. But I kind of didn't want to talk about that anymore, because in my own personal life, I don't let that illness define me anyway, but it does present some problems throughout my day-to-day life. So I was going to talk about it. I was going to kind of share some difficulties I had today with the situation. But I don't like to whine. One of my pet peeves is whining. I don't like to see it in other people, and I certainly don't want to see it in myself. So I'm not going to do that. But I can say that because I'm that way, and because I'm anti-whine, it creates problems for myself. Because issues arise and things start getting worse with the condition that I have, and then I don't tell anybody until it's almost pitch black and I can't see. That might be a character flaw. I need to work on that, or at least learn how to take better care of myself without having to involve other people. I mean, isn't that what a lot of people do? I should be able to do that at my age, for Pete's sake. I'm working on it. Anyway, so I'm not going to talk about all of that. I'm not going to talk about it other than what I've just said. Yes, there were some difficulties. Yes, I broke my brand new tartlet palette. I mean, that's the crux of it, isn't it? That palette was a bit pricey, and I was very sad when I saw it in slow motion fall to the floor, and a couple of shadows got completely busted. But it's no worry, because I've already repaired it. If anybody is curious about how to repair broken eyeshadow, I have just the thing for you. Maybe I should make a tutorial. I mean, there's probably 1,000 tutorials out there already on how to repair broken eyeshadow. So, you know, there might be better than anything that I could come up with. But yeah, that happened as a result of me not being able to see well. I mean, I can see well sometimes, most of the time. I'm going to say most of the time. I can drive places without having any problems. I can sit here and chat with you without having any problems. But on occasion, I don't even know when it is. I mean, if I knew what the trigger was, I would avoid it. I notice it when I'm walking around the house, if I'm bending down to pick up stuff, or just randomly, it might happen. Maybe it's my house. Maybe I need more oxygen in here. More plants. Something. I don't know. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about it. Really. And I want to keep this vlog short today because I want to edit my Adam Wolf footage that I kind of showed in the last video. I want to get that edited and get some music on it. Also, I've got to make dinner. I need to think about that too. So there's a lot going on, and who knows exactly how much of it I'll get done, because I know it's already 5 o'clock. Don't you just love the time change? That's about all I'm going to say about it today. I did want to document something from the day, since I'm vlogging every day 2017. And yeah, it's not very useful information here, except that yes, I know how to fix an eyeshadow palette. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay. Okay, moving on. Here's some driving video that I captured throughout the day. I personally like watching driving video. I know it's the same route every time, but there's different things in the sky. There's clouds sometimes, and there's not clouds sometimes. Sometimes it's bright, and sometimes it's dark. So there's a little bit of variety there. There's different cars on the road that you don't normally see. And it also depends on the music that's playing in the background. These are the things that make me happy. The little things. And I hope you guys enjoy some of that too. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you all are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. You guys, take care out there, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.